What's up, y'all? This is the Curious One. I just wanted to show you all Gun Club VR. It's, I believe it started off as a smartphone game, like a mobile game. It's actually a really fun game. I had it, I've actually had it on every single smartphone I've ever owned because it's a fun game. If you like shooting, like guns, and you got time to kill, I recommend downloading Gun Club free for your cell phones. It's a pretty good time. So, right off the bat, I just want to say I know that there's better ways to do this, but I don't have a PC, so I'm kind of just winging it. Also, if you see some really like laggy movements when I move my head or whatnot, it's more likely the internet that I'm using, because I'm using a hotspot from my phone in order to run it, and it's just not powerful enough to run it cleanly. But when I'm offline, the game runs beautifully. It looks really good. I know you're also not going to it's not going to look as good for you as what it does to me. But I hope it looks at least good enough to where you can get an idea of what everything is, what's going on. But this is a pretty fun game. There's a few things that I think can be done better, but I'm mostly just going to show you the game itself. Okay. So this does shift a little bit. Sometimes you'll start and you'll actually be standing like inside of this, and your gun will be dinging against stuff, but that's new. That must have been the update. So I do have the music turned off because I don't want to get in trouble with the YouTubes. There's guns that you can buy over here, buy weapons. And these are basically the guns that I own. For each gun, you can have 4 different configurations. With this one, I believe I only have. What the heck? Okay, well, I'm going to be able to show you how to upgrade them. Because for some reason it took my flashlight off. So, go up here to upgrades, go to essentials, and you will find the flashlight that I had before. There we go. Auto equip. Now we got a flashlight with a laser. This is one of the things I wish they could have done better. It's a little difficult to get it to shift. Because it's you can change the color of the laser, and you can turn the flashlight on and off. You have a red laser, a green laser, and a blue laser. Also, in the settings, you can make it to where you can see the laser, or it's just a dot like this. I think originally the VR was made for the Oculus Go, which is basically a stationary headset, and you have a single remote, so you're basically playing the game like this the whole time, you know what I mean? And with the visible laser, the game is it's just a little too easy. I consider it cheating, so I usually use it like this, or else I'll completely turn it off, just to make it a little bit more realistic. So you can put your gun there, or you can put it down here. Also, you got a place for a grenade, and if I hadn't thrown that knife, I could put the knife in there as well. Another thing I'm not extremely satisfied with is the body shift. Sometimes you'll be facing one way and your body's a little bit shifted to one side or the other, so you're kind of, what the heck, where's my, you know. But overall, I really like the game. I think it's pretty good. So then you drop your magazine, you got a little box here for your magazines. Now, I like this. They did this pretty good because some games it wouldn't work correctly. Okay, you don't have a magazine, so it didn't lock back. You can actually see the bullet in there. You can actually see the bullets in there. Hopefully, you guys can see it too. Do you have the force? See if I can fix it. Come on, laser. There we go. Now, of course, you're not going to be able to hold it correctly, like you should be able to. But it's not a training tool, it's just a game. Have fun. What else do I need to show you in here? Oh, I'll just show you over here. You can buy weapons. See, everything is a little too low also. See, I'm putting this like in my crotch almost, and the gun is like on my stomach instead of on my chest where it should be. The pistol down here is like if I had a drop leg holster, you know what I mean? Now you can buy pistols, SMG, shotguns, assault rifles, sniper rifles. Over here it's like custom, like the pretty guns. And you can pick Allied, which is like World War II type of guns, and then just the standard style weapons. Go with that. Okay, so I guess we'll start in the Allied, and we'll start with a regular pistol match. The gun starts without one in the magazine, so before you leave the lobby, you're going to want to charge your weapon. Come on, chat, stupid. Now, a lot of the times it'll have like, it'll tell you like headshot or blah, blah, blah. It tells you what score you get from shooting the targets. I actually have that turned off because it's a little bit too gamey. I like it better without it. If what you want to do is rack up your cash, you can restart the game and just keep playing the same level over and over and over until you get enough cash to buy more guns or upgrades or whatever it is that you want to do. I wish there was a button that said next, so that way you don't always have to come back to here before you play the next one. So if you guys see it, if you see this video, that's one thing you can do to make it a little bit better. Another mode that I really like is the zombie mode. So we'll play one of those. Forgot to mention that there's fruits scattered around that you can shoot, and they give you more points. Wow, it really doesn't want to track today. And you can shoot the fruits in between the matches, but I don't think it counts unless you're doing it during the match. So in between shooting targets, you have to actually pick off those fruits. And if you shoot the gun empty, it does lock open. I do like this environment a little bit better than the warehouse environment. I think it looks a lot nicer. Depending on what level you're playing, you're going to be in different areas too. So this isn't like when you go to the World War II one, you're not going to see this exact setup every time. You're going to be in different locations. Everything's going to look similar but different, which is pretty cool. It also has to do with what type of missions you're doing and which type of firearms you're using as well. As you can see, it says pistol. If I were to go to submachine gun or rifle or whatnot, it would have that up there. Since we did that, we'll go to warehouse and we'll play in action mode, just so you can check that out. If you look here, you'll see that on the Allied there's actually 2 different action modes, but I want you guys to see the warehouse, so we'll put it on there. Now you move by pointing to the area that you need to move from. See? And you can actually move around within the environment, which is pretty cool. In some of the games, you're actually using the thumbsticks to move around. It makes your brain kind of, because your eyes are telling your brain that you're moving around, but your body and all the rest of your senses are saying, no, we're standing still. So your brain kind of fights itself, and it can make you a little nauseous. But in this game, what you're seeing with your eyes actually matches what your body's doing, so your senses don't freak out. And it doesn't make you sick. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna, this is a very comfortable game. You're not gonna get nauseous playing it. And then of course there's some stuff you can shoot within the game. Okay, so next, I don't think it is. And then there's one more thing I want to show you. And that one's called the sideshow. You can do easy, hard, medium, and that. Just for you to check it out. crap. Shoot my crap there. Not to make excuses for myself, but I actually haven't been playing this game as much as I normally would because I downloaded some two new games, which is Drop Dead. It's a zombie game. Pretty fun. I might show you guys one day. And Space Pirate Training. So I've been playing those a lot more. Typical. So I'm gonna blame my lack of shooting ability on that. And, oh crap! I hit restart on this. We'll just do it as fast as possible. This is a pretty cool little gun. I like it. But I wish they would have made it to where you can fire it single fire. Because it's only fully on there. And like I said, it's a lot easier if you just use the visible laser and you can actually shoot rifles like this, but I feel it like it's cheating, so I don't play like that. AK-47. Why is it not changing? There it is. Ah, because I was hitting the home button instead. No, I have incendiary rounds, that's why it's fired. Normally it's not all kind of gamey like that. So we'll play one match with this and then I'm gonna finish it. I'm pretty sure I'm getting pretty long here. So we'll play a zombie in the warehouse. Oh crap, in the dark. Ah crap. Forgot to put it on single fire. Whatever, we'll play that. Oh, come on. Of course, because I'm trying to show you guys this, it's going to act all funky. Could also be the update, whatever they did in the update, probably, I'm not used to it, so it's wigging me out. I like playing this mode on a single fire a lot better. I don't waste so much freaking ammo. Although I'm not paying for it, so I guess it's okay. I've been promoted. Woo. My knees. So yeah, I think that's about everything I wanted to show you. All right. Y'all take it easy. I'll see you next time.